Good morning, evening, or night, fellow sky people. And as you can see, things on my account look a little bit different. That is because this is my sister's account. She has not done any of the realm quests, that is what I'm going to call them. They are quests that you find inside of the realms. They're different from your daily quest and, well, they're kind of different from your seasonal quest. They're like permanent seasonal quests. But as you can see, this right here should, well, somebody either set off a firecracker or a gunshot. Shh, no doggos, it's okay. My apologies about that, but this is the shortcut to the village theater that I took in my last video toward the end. As you can see, it's not open. That is because, like I was saying, my sister here has not done the quest. She has let me use her account to record doing the quest because it will be easier than trying to go through them again, which I technically could have done that and just redid it on my account, but I just feel like this will be a lot easier. We can actually go along with the quest and stuff instead of like trying to find like, is this act 1 or is this act 2, or you know. But, goodness, excuse me. We went into Triumph. As you can see, we are going to the right here. And I have helped my sister find a lot of the spirits, so these doors right here won't be a problem. I actually do have another friend that I can help find spirits with, but I just have to get them to agree to help me. It's someone I know in real life. My goodness, I am so sorry. My throat is just got so dry right now. So yes, we went here to the Valley of Triumph. We went through that door. There are plenty of videos to finding the spirits. Even though they're old, they have not changed locations. So any of our permanent spirits are still going to be where they are. And if you find one that does not show up, that there should be a spirit there, that is because you have not gone through Eden yet. Certain spirits only unlock if it's a TS or if you've been through Eden. But like I said, if it's a TS or a travel spirit, that will allow you to find that spirit, even if you haven't been through Eden yet, no matter what. If it's a travel spirit, you will be able to find it. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna get me a drink. But here is the village theater. As you can see, it also looks a lot different from mine, from when we were here the last video. Doing quests do change the appearance of areas. But alright. Let's get started, shall we? This quest also, if you're a solo player, this is why we're doing this quest first. Is because I just did, you can both hug a friend here and take a friend's hand within these quests. So, I will show you how to do both of those after we get them completed. But first things first, let's help them set the stage. Again, the only thing this account, my sister's account, have done, we have found spirits and collected candles. We have not done any of this, so you'll see the full cutscenes and all that stuff. And with that being said, as long as you collected the spirit to go through that one door that we went through, that needed that spirit, then you're good. Which I'm pretty sure that door needed just one spirit, any spirit in the Valley of Triumph, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so here is Act 1. These quests are also really fun, in my opinion. It was actually one of my favorite quests, realm quests to do. I really want to get a group of people and put on a play. I think that would be really fun. Complicated, but it could also be really fun. And it would have to be more of a, like, freestyle type play, or, I know how plays have, like, written scripts. Basically, there wouldn't be a written script for the play. We would just kind of have to have, like, a general scenario, and everybody just kind of react off of that scenario. I completely forgot what that's actually called. Improv. Ah, that's what it's called. Improv. More like an improv play. But all we're doing here is, as you can see, there's these blue stars. We just want to go interact with them. And as you can see, when we interact, it's changing the scenery. As long as you pay attention, it will literally show you the next place you need to go, like it just did, how it'll zoom over. And if you honk, the star will get bigger, and the star is constantly there. It never goes away. So you just have to look around back here for the stars. Gotta click that one, and this side again, this side a third time. Some of them you do have to interact with more than once, as we just did. Some switches can be triggered multiple times for different effects. I just told you there on the bottom. But each one of these buttons is doing something. Exactly what, I don't remember. Sometimes it's hard to notice. Now that got rid of the fire. Ah, back that way. You would definitely need a full server to pull off a play. You'd probably need like 2 to 3 people in the back, and then like 2 to 3 people up front doing acting and stuff. But for these quests, you just can do them solo. No need for anybody. The only realm quest you can't do solo is the treehouse quest in the forest. Alright, now we gotta go speak with the person over here in the middle again. Here is a high five. If you have a daily quest that says high five a friend, you can come here and click that, and it will allow you to do the high five here. Once again, that is why we were doing these quests first. From here, we'll probably just go in order. Like, we'll go to the Isle, and then we'll do the prairie. We'll probably skip the forest. The forest is really hard to do, and you'll need help doing it anyway, so I suggest just trying to find friends in Sky to do that one with. But, yeah. Etc., etc. That cost 3 candles. How that had nothing and that had nothing, those are free. But some stuff like that is not free. Just a fair warning. But let's just keep continuing on through. Unlike Season Quest, you don't have to wait a certain amount of time before doing the next quest. You can just do them back to back to back if you want to. Or if you want to do them leisurely and just do them one at a time and then come back in like a week or a few days or whatever. It's all up to you. I'm just doing them back to back to do this video. I did get a phone call, so some of this cutscene will be skipped because of that phone call. But I started when I got back here and loaded back in and used the return portal. It immediately started playing again, and I was not expecting that. But ultimately, we haven't done anything yet except watch this cutscene, so here we go. It took me straight to where we needed to go, and we just sit down right in front of us. Which looks like it's going to be right inside till... If you go inside and you walk to the left, it'll be on your left, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, we get to write the story about the Isle of Dawn. Ultimately, we just interact here with these little buttons. And now I think we get to pick, yeah. Once upon a time, there was a shimmering star. Every night, it grew brighter or dimmer. Let's go brighter. Let's be optimistic. Until... Spooky. Its light enveloped. When it finally looked below, it saw a child. Confidently wandering the illuminated desert, beaming with pride. It shone wondrously until a child found refuge in a temple. Grateful to help, it went to rest at last. You can pick your own story there, like I said. It does not matter. Either way, the quest will be completed. We go right out front here. We must go speak. Sorry for like the super obvious cuts, but I do play on mobile, so anytime I get a phone call or a text message or just a notification, even if I turn it off for some reason, they'll still pop up on my screen. So, yeah. With that said, you really haven't missed much. We just finished that last quest, and we have to talk to the, performance guy. I'm terrible with the spirit names right now. I do, however, remember the realm names. I have yet to move on to remembering the spirit names quite yet. I'm not sure if I ever will, but of course I wasn't sure I would ever remember the realms either, which I still kind of don't, but enough yapping, let's get into these quests. Alright, that's the one we just did. I think that's the one we just did. I don't know, it said we fulfilled it, and... I don't know, that interaction was weird. But here we go. This is definitely different. The narrative chat in the daily prompter I can use now. I think that's what it said. Yeah, that's the one we just did. So now, we clicked on that and basically submitted it. Man. Let's continue on. We must help the mellow musicians band, perhaps. Try saying mellow musician like 10 times fast. It's like Peter Piper picked a pickle peppers. Little tongue twisters, is that what they're called? Oh, also, while I'm here, if you go behind this quest, there is a wing light right here. And now that this will all be here. I guess that guitar is always there. I didn't know if it was or not in my wing light video. I did not remember. But yeah, here we go. I don't remember what act we're on at all. Actually, I'll probably look through the video and add, like, timestamps of each quest. Are we supposed to go on stage here? Is that what we're doing? Ah, yes, we're going on stage. Picking up that guitar. Alright, here we go. And my controller is broken on the left bumper, so I have to do it by touch. I don't think it truly matters how much of these you get right. Just do your best. It is definitely a little bit more difficult. That's a hold. That's what that means, I think. Like this one too. I think that means hold it. With touch, it's actually really hard to see the time duration there. I accidentally walk off stage. Where am I? Did it count? I'm going back to here. Okay, I'm pretty sure that counted. Yes. So we've done that quest now. I guess it didn't matter that I accidentally wandered off stage. Yes, there will definitely be timestamps in the description. You now may use these two instruments whenever you wish. As we're going, we're locking more and more of the theater, and the ability to use more and more stuff in the theater. That said, simply enough, continuing on along, we got another high five. This should be just a regular high five. So you can high five this spirit for high five a friend. I don't think this has ever been in a quest before, but after this I think we unlock a hug. So you can hug a friend. And then within one of the quests themselves is where you can take a friend's hand. Which I did show that in my daily quest video today. And where it was. But I'll also show that again in this video as we do it. Which I do not think it is yet this one. But it might be actually. In fact, I think it is. Yep, this is perfect timing. I couldn't have timed that better. This is exactly the quest you need to do do the hold a hand daily quest. If you have a hold a hand friend quest like we did today, we should be able to sit in front of here. Yes, right here. It didn't really show us that time, but we go right in front of this torch here right before the entrance of the cave, and we are going to help encourage the crew. And after we help encourage them, it will allow us to take their hand, and it counted for the daily quest. If you want proof of that, just see my previous video that I just uploaded right before this one of today's daily quest. Alright, we gotta find all the crew members. Our first one is right up here. We just headed directly back from the stage. There we go. And that is holding a friend's hand for your daily quest as well. And you'll be able to come back and do this anytime. All you have to do is remember to sit in front of the torch over here that we did. Because that's how I did it in my previous video again, like I said. Check that out for clarification. Alright, let's see. Where we found you, there's another one right over here to our right. I don't think it matters what order you do it in. You just gotta do all of them. Let me check back here. Going to the left. Behind the buildings. I honestly do not remember where all of them are. I do remember one of them was like behind the buildings. We're going back over here on the other side and behind these buildings. Ah, here you are. To clarify what buildings we just found that guy behind. This is the same side we come in on. The entrance is right here, so like right next to where we enter and exit the village theater here. It'll be right over here. You're gonna come in and go to the right, and it is behind these buildings here. We just found them right here. That's as clear as I can make it. I think we need one more. No, they don't show up when you have. The last one backstage somewhere. Yes. Backstage up here in the back. up top all the way in the back. The stage was right in front of us, down yonder. Pretty sure this is our last one. Yep, return the performance guides with your re-energized. Alright, we gotta go back to the performance guide. Go down. As I said, this is a stage. It looks like the curtain is closed. Does this button open up the curtain? Oh, I can't click that button right now. Okay, so we have to go around and out that way. Complete. With that, we have completed another one, and this unlocks your hub. So, like I said, here are all your daily quests. If you ever have a high-five a spirit, or hug a spirit, or take a spirit's hand. You can either do it with the actual performance guide on the first two, or in that quest that we just did for the last one. Take a hand is the quest. The high five and hug, or with the performance guide. And honestly, with that is enough for now. I mean, we're so close to the end. Oh, we're so close to the end. Let's just finish this out, yeah? Help the modest dancer close out the big show. Also, I should mention the performance guide will always be here in the theater, so you do not have to worry about buying anything from him, or her, or it. I don't think they have gingers. The Sky person, the performance guide. That's why we just talked to him by name. I think the creators, like, straight up said that they're not. They're spirits. But yes. The performance guide will always be there. So you can buy from them at any time. Visit the planning table for the final act begins. I'm not sure if I should be speaking through cutscenes or not, but at the same time, you can kind of just watch the cutscene without watching my video, so where is that table? Visit the planning table. Is it back here? This is why you should be paying attention. This precisely. Ah, here. The finale. Yes. It's all the way in the back, up top, in this dark little corner. You'll have the red hat person standing here. I do not remember their name. I bet it's the modest dancer. The modest dancer will be standing next to where you need to sit. But now we gotta go meet them back down there. Ooh! It's telling us once again where to actually go. Oh, lovely. Let's go get this. Interact that switch. Now we gotta go down there. Following the blue stars. Anytime blue stars pop up while you're doing quests, that is where you wanna go. This one's really fun. present to you our last act of the evening. Stage fright. Question mark? You got this, friend. We must support our friend. Always. Well, maybe not always. That's kind of bad advice. But in this sense, it's just a little stage fright. At worst, you'll get a little embarrassed, but it will be okay and you will survive, I promise. It will not be the end of the world. Improvise. Basically, just do whatever you want there. In that last play the music section. Use your expressions to put on a routine with modest dance. I have so many more expressions. Man, I want to actually go and do this on my old account now. To use all the other cool expressions I got. It would be so fun. There is a purpose to doing stuff again in this game. Hello, little kitten. And if you forgot what I'm talking about because you're watching this video in sections, or it's because it's actually going to be really long probably, is that this is my sister's account, so I could start the quest from the beginning. So I didn't have to go through and find where Act 1, 2, and 3 and all that stuff was. I could just actually go through it. It just made it a lot easier for me to show you. Now we can open the curtain. Why do I like leaving through there? I have no idea, but I prefer it to the tunnel. Either way, back to the performance guide, and I do believe that's it, because this is a little big. Alright, there's one last thing I want to make sure and check that did. Oh yeah, they're finding spirits here. If it's a spirit I have not found, I will save it until later. On this account, at least, with my sister. She still does play from time to time, but like I said, she doesn't really care about that stuff. So I may just get on here and also find them and show you. Because it's easier to see them when you haven't found them yet. But again, I also have another friend that might help with that. Let me see. Right. Going back to Avery. I'm sorry, I completely lost my train of thought there. That didn't open that. With that realization, I think you may have to do some of the quests in order. And I think one of the first quests I have to do is actually going to be in here. Which will be in the next video, don't get me wrong. Wait, what? What just happened? Okay, yeah, there we go. I have no idea what happened the first time, but go in here and go to the right and this. I think I need to do this first. Because I think you unlock it piece by piece with the help for Stewardess. Which I have no idea where she is right now. I looked for her earlier and didn't find her, but this is what we will be doing in the next video that's like this. Of course, I will still be doing the daily quest and stuff. But that did help us get that stuff for those daily quests, which was kind of the main point of this video. So, with that being said, I wish you a good day, week, month, and even year. And if you can hear my cat meowing, it is feeding time. So, y'all, bye! This is definitely awkward. Alright, bye-bye.